Hey everybody, this is going to be a little bit different. This is just going to be a quick video with no real instruction, just something that I happened to observe and thought maybe it'd be helpful to somebody else. So I'm an avid Android user. Not to say that Apple isn't a great product, because it is. A lot of my family uses it, in fact. But I'm an Android user. And that being said, is I use a lot of the features that Android has to offer, a lot of the programs Android has to offer, and for the last few years, I've been using a Samsung Galaxy phone. Now, it is an older phone because I have kids and they get all the new stuff and I get all the old stuff, so that's just the way it works out. However, recently my Galaxy phone has just been it just hasn't been working great. The battery gets too hot. It will not hold the charge. So unfortunately, I'm trying to wait for another phone to come out. So I grabbed an older phone that we had around. This is an older LG phone, and it is significantly older. However, it's still 4G. Obviously, it's not a 5G, and it has an operating system that will allow the majority, if not all, the apps that I currently have to work. That being said, is I just switched over. I use Verizon, so I switched the Galaxy to the LG. And the observations that I had is that even though I have all the preferences on my Google and my Chrome and my phone to the best of my knowledge set to back everything up and to back up the apps, and then when I go to install on a new phone, they should kind of mirror looking the same. It actually didn't work exactly like that. Now, I will say all my data, all my emails, all my contacts, everything worked perfectly. So that all downloaded. It did take me a little bit of syncing, probably because the phone is older and slower. But the thing that I most was disappointed in is that the apps didn't come over the way I expected them to. Now, in the past, I have changed phones and they work just fine. So my suspicion is that it may be the age of the phone. That being said, is the reason I'm saying this is I don't want people to get frustrated if they think they're doing everything right and it doesn't work out. I'm pretty good with tech. I'm pretty good with computers, and it didn't work. I can't say that it didn't all work. Some of the programs did download, some of the programs I did, but I needed to go into the Play Store and look through what I had installed on my old phone and try and replicate it. And then, of course, the hassle of signing into everything. But this is just really a kind of I guess, a PSA, just to say that it doesn't matter how good you think you are with technology. Occasionally, it just doesn't do what it's supposed to do. Is it Google's fault? Maybe. Is it my fault? Maybe. Is it the phone's fault? Maybe. I don't really know. It doesn't really matter. However, I've kind of wasted a few hours of today trying to get a slightly junky phone to work the way I needed to, and it's maybe coming over correctly. So for all the people out there who get frustrated all the time with how do I get this thing to work, even people who deem themselves relatively decent at technology can go through frustrating periods where you just want to throw it. So hopefully that helps. And the overall thing that I want to tell you is make sure that you got all your settings there. Make sure you're backing up to your Gmail account or your iCloud or whatever you're using the best you can, because then when something like this happens, you just mitigate the loss you have. So thankfully, I had no lost data. All my files are there. Everything like that is fine. But this is specifically to program settings, smart locks, things like that. Just didn't carry over. So anyway, hope that helps.